Hello everyone, this is Bobtheorc, and we're going to try something new. I'm going to try recording a video while driving down the highway. And we're going to talk about improving your efficiency by making use of all that extra time you have during the day when there's not a lot going on. So, for example, today, it's a Saturday, I'm driving down to Dallas. I've got to go pick up some material samples that I've got to take to a lab for ballistic testing, for independent verification of our own test results for ballistic material we're using for protecting people. Anyway, and I've got about a 3-hour drive down to Dallas, and I've got a 3-hour drive back, and then eventually up to Wichita and back. So I'm going to be looking at a total of 12 hours in the car that would otherwise be wasted. So how can I use this time efficiently? Well, I invested in a car that has a hands-free system, so I can, talk and conduct business while driving down the street. And, because I'm not holding the phone up to my ear or texting, that's dumb. But, hands-free system makes that pretty productive. And you can get a lot done just while doing other things. A lot of times you're sitting, on a bus going somewhere, or sitting on your subway. A lot of times in New York you've got, you might have an hour bus ride getting somewhere, half an hour bus ride. That's some time to get something done, get some reading done, learn things. And if you look at your day, you always think to yourself, wow, the day sure went by fast, I didn't get anything done. Well, why is that? Well, the reason is that you have a lot of time that just gets eaten up just in transit, or waiting at an appointment, waiting at a doctor's office, waiting in line at the grocery store, or whatever. And if you can find ways to use that time, little blocks of time, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, you can add hours to your productivity during the day. So what I do is every morning, I got this idea from listening to Robert Gates talk at a Boy Scout event. I watched a recording of that. Fascinating speech. What he told me, what he suggested you do is every morning you sit down and you plan out the things you want to accomplish that day, so you don't get your time wasted. And that's sort of in line with what I've done in the past, where I'll try and think of the 1 or 2 things that I really need to get done in a given day. And then if I get good at getting 2 things done a day, I'll work on 3, I'll work on 4, major things. But life is a lot more than just getting your major things done. Most of life's all the little stuff that you don't really, that can make or break your life. If you're good at getting all the little stuff done, you're going to be happy and successful. And if you're not good at getting the little stuff done, you're always going to be overwhelmed by all the things that you missed. And so what I do is, when I plan out my day, I write down the couple of important things that I need to get done that day, and then I have my secondary list. These are just tangential items, make a phone call about some business thing, or call Dad, or write up something that I have to do for work, or whatever it might be, pick up supplies, pick up whatever. And, I keep that in a little list in my pocket. And as I have free time during the day, where I could, where it's otherwise just wasted, maybe I'll knock out, something off my secondary list. And when I get home at night, I look and see, what all I accomplished. The other day, for example, I had to run some business errands, and I had to pick up some supplies for my office. And it was easier for me just to go ahead and do that instead of having my guys do it, because I was already near a Walmart. And while I was there, I looked at my secondary list. Oh yeah, I've got to go get dog food. So I throw it in the back of the SUV and off I go. I'm already there anyway, getting pens and office supplies for the office. So it doesn't really take any extra time. And that's just one less thing I had to do later that night when I got home. And what you'll find is if you can weave in all of your secondary objectives into your day, just, you don't have to get them all done. If you get 1 or 2 done, great. If you get 5 done, great. If you don't get any, well, that's the day. But if you can get these extra things done on the side as you're going about your primary tasks, you'll be far more productive, and it adds up. And it can add up to, a couple hours worth of additional productivity during the day. And over the course of a year, that's tremendous. Over the course of your productive lifetime, that's the difference between, a millionaire and just basically struggling through life. So that's the thought I wanted to share with you guys today. So be productive and focus on what's important, but be mindful of your secondary objectives and work those into your spare time, while you're driving down the street, if you have a hands-free system, or even when you're just waiting at the bus stop. It's a great time to call Dad, so you're not so you can keep up with your family. It's a great time to, read up on a news story you've been meaning to catch. It's a great time to, to broaden your perspective on things. Whatever it is that your secondary objectives are, work them into the day. You'll get a lot more done. And back to driving I go. You guys have a great day.